It's true that Sigma males are not perfect. They break many of the rules society has laid out for them. But this is what makes them so great, because it means they are willing to take risks and step outside of their comfort zones in order to grow as people, reach their full potentials, and find happiness. They are not just sitting on the sidelines of life hoping that they'll win by default. If they don't step outside their comfort zone or talk to someone smarter than them, they feel like they'll miss an opportunity to grow. Even if they do mess up, they'll learn from it and be more prepared the next time around. As long as they are aware of what's happening around them, why would you fault them for not following every rule? They are out there making things happen. But in order to do this, they have to break a few rules. 1. They don't need to apologize for who they are. Sigma males know who they are and what they stand for. They are not going to change themselves just because someone tells them it will make them more attractive to the opposite sex. If someone isn't going to like them for who they are, then they don't need that person in their lives. Sigma men are an acquired taste, and they are not for everyone. If someone doesn't like them, it's okay because there are plenty of people who will love them just the way they are. This is why they've worked so hard to cultivate their personalities. They know that certain people will appreciate them for who they are, and they want to surround themselves with those kinds of people. 2. They don't need to follow the crowd. Sigma males are independent thinkers. They don't need to do what everyone else is doing in order to fit in. If they think something is a bad idea, they'll say so. And if they have a different opinion, they'll share it. They are not afraid of standing out from the crowd. In fact, they often enjoy it. They know that they are not like everyone else, and they are proud of it. Sigma men don't need to be popular. They are happy with who they are, and that's all that matters. They are not trying to prove anything by doing what everyone else is doing. As long as they are being true to themselves, then there's nothing that can bring them down. 3. They don't need to keep up with the Joneses. Sigma males know that keeping up with the Joneses is a waste of time and energy. They would rather focus on their own lives and pursue their own interests and passions, instead of trying to imitate others. They don't feel the need to follow trends or do what everyone else is doing. They know that there's no point in trying to be someone you're not. So they focus on being themselves, and they are perfectly happy with that. 4. They don't need to be in a relationship. Sigma males are perfectly happy being single. They don't feel the need to be in a relationship in order to feel complete. In fact, they often enjoy their own company more than anyone else's. They are not afraid of being alone, and they know that there's more to life than just relationships. They are not looking for a partner just to fill the empty space in their life. They are looking for someone compatible with them, someone they can trust and share their life with. And until then, they are perfectly content being single. 5. They don't need to have all the answers. Sigma males are not perfect. In fact, they often don't have all the answers. But this doesn't stop them from trying. They are not afraid of failing. They know that if they don't try, then there's no chance for them to succeed. Sigma men will do their best to figure things out on their own. If they can't find an answer by themselves, then they'll turn to the people who care about them and ask for help. It doesn't bother them if they don't know everything. They are more interested in learning and growing as people. 6. They don't need to be the center of attention. Sigma males are not always looking for attention. In fact, they often prefer to stay in the background. They are not interested in being the life of the party. They would rather let someone else take the spotlight. This doesn't mean that they are not confident in themselves. It just means that they don't need attention to feel good about themselves. They are happy with who they are and don't need anyone else's approval. 7. They don't need to be right all the time. Sigma males know that they are not always going to be right. In fact, they don't need to be right all the time in order to feel good about themselves. As long as they try their best and are honest with themselves and others, they'll have no problem admitting when they are wrong. They know that sometimes there's more to learn than just what's in a book. That's why they are always willing to listen to other people's opinions and take them into account. They know that there's no such thing as being perfect, and they are okay with that. 8. They don't need to make a scene. Sigma males know how to carry themselves in public, but it doesn't mean that they are going to make a scene every time they open their mouths. They don't need everyone to like them or approve of what they have to say. In fact, sometimes the most impressive things are said in silence. This doesn't mean that they are silent. They'll speak when they feel like it's necessary, and if no one is listening, well, that's okay too. They know that sometimes the best way to get someone's attention is to wait until the time is right. 9. They don't need anyone else to take care of them. Sigma males are independent people. They don't need someone else to take care of them, which can sometimes be mistaken for being selfish. However, the opposite is actually true. If they have everything under control, they would rather help others in need. They know that if someone truly needs their help, then all they have to do is ask. They don't need someone else to take care of them because they already know how to do it themselves. 10. They don't need to be perfect. Sigma males know that perfection is an impossible goal. They are not even aiming for it. They just want to do their best and live up to their own high standards. And if they fail, then that's okay too, as long as they are honest with themselves and others. They are not afraid to make mistakes. In fact, they often learn the most from them. They know that being perfect is not only impossible, but it's also not very interesting. So they focus on being themselves and doing their best. 11. They don't need everyone to like them. Sigma males are well loved by those who know them. They have a few friends, and they don't need everyone to like them. They are okay with not being popular. In fact, they often prefer it that way. They know that being liked by everyone is not only impossible, but it's also highly overrated. They have a handful of close friends they trust and enjoy spending time with. And that's enough for them. Sigma males are unique people, and that's why they don't need all the things that other people think they need. They are perfectly happy being themselves, and they don't need anyone else's approval. So if you're a Sigma man, don't be afraid to be yourself. You're perfect just the way you are.